Welcome to Open Door Guidance. This is a mommy-daughter duo.
I'm AG.
And I'm Tiffany. Today's topic is actually the struggles of dealing with social anxiety or social awkwardness in public places or in school.
Well, I do have anxiety, for those who don't know. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I definitely do have a lot of triggers. It's like 1 second I could be like calm and fine and like chill, and then next thing you know, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. Like, I don't want to be here anymore. I want to be at home under the blankets sleeping or something. Like, I just
in your safe space.
Yeah, in a safe space. Oh, it's so bad. Now, I don't really get anxiety at school. I don't know. I guess I know I'm there to like learn and focus on my education. So it just doesn't really come over me. Maybe my sophomore year was pretty bad.
I think that was the year we found out you had anxiety, right?
Yeah, that was a bad year.
But it was a year that gave us discovery. So,
yeah.
I mean, thankfully, she had her counselor call me. She had recommended that we see her pediatrician at that time. So we definitely made an appointment and did that. Of course, she had to take a questionnaire and answer some questions in order to determine, whether she was, depressed or if she had anxiety.
Yeah. And
she has both. When we go to the stores or like if she's in crowded places, then she gets really, really tense. This I've actually seen. She don't play. She's ready to go. And at that moment, I'm like, okay, wait, she can either go to the car and sit while I finish up, or we just hurry up and finish up what we have to do. And then we get, going to our next destination. But I think her main anxiety is when it's one-on-one, but mainly with strangers, So she walks the dog and, there might be just a random person that is politely saying hello or good morning. And she freezes like a popsicle.
It's so weird because like by the time like they say that, and I was like, oh my god, it's like everything's going through my brain. It's like, first of all, I don't know you, you're a stranger. Secondly, I know you're trying to be nice and say good morning or hello or whatever. Thirdly, it's like, what do I say back? Like it's like I forget how to speak English. It's like nothing comes out, and by the time something like an answer comes back, they're like long gone.
It was in high school, I was teased and bullied a lot.
I think that's where we differ. Like, you had social awkwardness when you were in high school. I just have social anxiety. You just wanted to fit in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fit in with the pop.
So, of course, when there was moments that the popular kids would talk to me, either my answers were over the top, or my actions were very over the top.
I've seen people like that in school.
I didn't know how extra I was until I was no longer extra. When I was like, oh, I used to act like that, like, oh no, like it took me a long time though. And when I say a long time, well into like my late 20s. But you don't have to pretend to be somebody else. You don't have to talk a certain way. You don't have to have, certain, backgrounds or experiences to, whatever, to engage, Everybody, I think at some point in their life, goes through some type of anxiety or social awkwardness. When I drive places that I don't know the road, I get very tense. I get very, very much, like when driving, anxiety. You have anxiety, certain things that you feel are, it's a ball of emotion.
It's like all the bad emotions in one.
Yeah. So it's like a lump, right? I don't know about you, but it's like a lump right in your chest.
Yeah.
You're like a boiling pot, with a lid on it. And the more and more, it's eventually going to blow or, blow out steam or overflow. So that's the feeling that you get. Some people sweat. Some people shake. Some people can go into a full-on panic attack and actually just fall out, There's so many different things. It just depends on the level of anxiety that you have.
And what triggers it.
I think ultimately, there's different ways of handling anxiety. One is removing yourself from the situation if possible. Try to find a safe space. If it's in your home, sometimes people get anxiety within their own home. There's been times where me and Asia have lived with other people, but because it was such tight quarters, you could tell Asia was getting anxiety. She needed a safe space. So she would either use a closet, the bathroom, the laundry room.
Yeah, I definitely used the bathroom and laundry room a whole bunch of
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Just to...
Woosah.
Yeah.
Y'all know woosah. Woosah.
Yeah.
Try to find something that, makes you less. If you listen to music, make sure you're always bringing your AirPods.
Oh yeah, music definitely helped me a lot.
Older people or adults, I should say, who do look down on kids or teenagers or whatever.
Black teenagers, especially.
Gondes.
Gonde is a Korean word
Gondes.
that describes those type of people.
You know what I'm saying? We're constantly being prejudged. As women, as ethnic women. But more so because she is younger, there's that mentality out there that, you're young, you don't know nothing, you're stupid, you know what I'm saying? And, all of that, again, comes back to the fear and
it doesn't help with
wanting
the anxiety
to be prejudged.
situation.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
No one wants to be judged. Ultimately, though, you just have to find your own outlet.
I hate listening to my own thoughts, especially when I'm in those, type of situations. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, I think that's because you start doing a mental tree of all the things that can go wrong.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Of all the things that can go right.
That's exactly what I do. I think of every possible situation that could go wrong, that could end with a bad note, that could end with something happening that's bad, I don't know how to think positive in that sense.
I think that's a lot of people in that situation. I'm in that age bracket where it's like nothing you can say to me, nothing you can do to me is going make me shine any less or make me fear, the world anymore. Because there are beautiful things out there. And that's kind of how you have to switch your mentality. Instead of seeing the glass half empty, see the glass half full.
Well, that's good.
No, really. Again, if music is your outlet, go to music. If painting is your outlet, go to painting. If dancing or, gaming is your thing, do all that. Write a journal. But don't be afraid to vocalize it. I know it was very, very hard for Asia, and it still is even to today, to find the words to describe how she is feeling in that moment.
Oh yeah, I do not know how to do that.
Yeah, I can tell because of her mood change. And I'm like, something's off. What's wrong? Nothing. But it's very short and it's very
yeah.
I don't know. But it's another thing, instinct as well. But
But my girlfriend, she knows, but I never know how to explain my feelings properly ever.
But I think it's the people who care about you most who know, though. You know what I'm saying? They pay attention. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a close friend, if you have a family member, if you have a coworker, and you're just kind of like, they're not their cheery selves, because you pay attention, ask them, you know what I'm saying? Are you okay? What's going on? Those people in your life or around you, and you notice something's wrong, don't be afraid to ask. It's okay, because they might not know how to tell you. Just say, are you okay? I noticed that you're kind of down. Is everything all right? What's upsetting you? What's making you, feel this way? That way they have a safe space. Again, a safe space. Sometimes not everybody has anybody to go to,
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're afraid to step up and ask somebody if they're okay because we're afraid that, we might be in their business. Sometimes it's okay to be in somebody's business because you just never know.
Yeah. You can save somebody's life. Sometimes.
You really can. You really, really can. It's very, very important to just take that little extra step. I'm more than welcome to share and, come to us and comment down below, and, we can definitely, try to help you as best as you can. I am sure there's a lot of, advocacy programs out there in your, state or city or, wherever you're at. Speak to a counselor.
Even if you don't, if you think they don't care about you, they do. Because that's what I thought. I was like, there's too many students in the school. There's no way, she's going to focus just on me. But sure enough, she called me up. She's seen a drop in my grades because I've always been a very high performance student. Always had A's and B's my whole entire school career. So as soon as she seen C's and D's, she was like, question mark? Something's not okay. So, she called me up and we had a very long conversation. I cried so hard. And you know, we just talked about everything that could possibly play into this, you know. And then she called my mom, and yeah, we finally figured out what was wrong with me, you know.
And if you have to go to a therapist, she went to a therapist, you know, and she got some tips. It's okay. These things are not.
It's not
weird.
taboo.
It's not taboo.
Yeah, this is, you know, especially nowadays. I feel like a lot of people have anxiety and bless you. And depression, and not self-diagnose. Do not self-diagnose yourself. Please go to a professional,
a physician.
Like, cause just because you had one bad day doesn't mean you have anxiety or depression. Like, please, like, if you really think you know you do, go and find out. You know, maybe it's something else that's serious. Maybe, you know. You okay?
But yeah, she's right. Don't self-diagnose. Definitely go to a professional. Tell your parents, tell an aunt, tell an uncle, somebody you trust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is real. So don't be afraid to, you know, see your options out there and figure them out.
For me, I'm the type of person who does a lot of research on everything. Like, you won't believe everything. Like, I question everything. You know, they say curiosity kills a cat. I'm not dead yet, but I question everything. I want to know answers to everything. I Google everything. I ask my mom about a lot of things, you know. I ask my friends. Anybody that I think knows the answer, I will ask just so I can have the answer as well, just so I can make a decision. Yes. Decision. I'm a Libra, so that is hard for me already. So
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. So you know, so having all those like answers and stuff and research, it really helps me make that decision or any type of decision.
So I did look up, you know, what kind of signs you should look for if you are dealing with anxiety or some type of social awkwardness. I'm on the mayoclinic.org, and it says emotional and behavioral symptoms for anxiety disorder. Fear of situation in which you may be judged, worrying about embarrassing or humiliating yourself, intense fear of interacting or talking with strangers, fear that others will notice that you look anxious, fear of physical symptoms that may cause you embarrassment, such as blushing, sweating, trembling, or having a shaky voice. Ooh, I used to get shaky voice all the time. Avoiding doing things or speaking to people out of fear of embarrassment.
That's me.
Avoiding situations where you might be the center of attention. Having anxiety is in anticipation of a feared activity or event. Enduring a social situation with intense fear or anxiety. Spending time after a social situation analyzing your performance and identifying flaws in your interactions. I've actually done that. So the physical symptoms are blushing, fast heartbeat, trembling, sweating, upset stomach or nausea, trouble catching your breath, dizziness or lightheadedness, feeling that your mind has gone blank, muscle tension.
Yeah.
Avoiding common social situations, interacting with unfamiliar people or strangers.
That's me.
Attending parties or social gatherings, starting conversations, which is a hard thing to do. If you have any of these, you know, definitely go see your doctor, and let them know, you know, hey, I think I might have anxiety. Can we please have a conversation, or let me know what my next steps are. Again, there's always outlets for everything. You know, please definitely talk to somebody, reach out, find a safe space. But please, you know, if you have any ideas of how you cope with anxiety, comment down below. You know, that
you can help other people.
You can help other people. It might be something that will help us as well.
Yep.
But I mean, for the most part, it's out there. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
don't be afraid to,
don't be afraid.
you know, tell people how you're feeling, and don't be afraid to ask people how they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Well, if you definitely liked the subject today and you felt it informational and helpful, you know, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave us a comment letting us know how you thought about today's video, as well as how you cope with anxiety and some of the things that you do to get through those difficult times.
Turn on the post notification bell for our next upload,
which we will be uploading every week. So there will be another topic next week. So we'll definitely see you next weekend. All right. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you later.
Bye.